Hey, English learners. Welcome back to English You Never Learned.
The podcast where we help you speak English for real life, real conversations, and real confidence. I'm Leo.
And I'm Emma. Today's topic is cozy, personal, and surprisingly powerful for your English.
Because today we're talking about your favorite books.
How to talk about your favorite books in English without sounding like you're doing a school report.
Exactly. Because a lot of learners can say, I like reading, but when someone asks, what kind of books do you like? Or, what's your favorite book? They freeze.
Or they say, it's interesting, and stop.
And then the conversation dies quietly, like a book you never finished.
Today, we're going to help you keep that conversation alive. We'll give you simple phrases, natural book vocabulary, and story-like ways to describe books so you sound confident and interesting.
And we'll also show you how to talk about books even if you don't remember every detail.
Because real people don't summarize perfectly. They share feelings, themes, and moments.
Before we start, quick favor. If this episode helps you, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who loves books or wants to love books.
Especially the friend who buys books, takes photos of books, but never reads them.
That friend is me sometimes.
Okay, let's begin with a simple question.
Go for it.
Why are books such a good conversation topic?
Because books reveal taste. They show how your mind works. When you talk about books, you're not only talking about a story, you're talking about values, curiosity, and imagination.
And it's a great way to connect with people. Two people can become friends just because they both love the same type of story.
Or because they disagree in a friendly way.
Yes, I loved it. Really? I hated it. That can still be fun.
Okay, so let's give learners the easiest way to start.
The most common question is, what kind of books do you like?
And the easiest answer pattern is, I'm into, or I usually like.
I'm into means I like. It sounds casual and natural.
Examples. I'm into mystery novels. I'm into fantasy. I'm into self-improvement books.
Or I usually like books about psychology. I usually read historical fiction.
Another easy phrase, I'm more of a person.
I'm more of a non-fiction person. I'm more of a sci-fi person.
Great. Now, if you don't read much, you can still answer.
Yes, you can say, I don't read a lot these days, but I want to get back into it.
Or I'm trying to read more.
That's a great sentence for learners. I'm trying to.
It shows effort and it invites conversation.
Now, the second common question is, what's your favorite book?
This one feels high pressure. People think they must choose one book forever.
But you can answer in a flexible way.
Like, my all-time favorite is, or one of my favorites is,
One of my favorites is safer because you don't lock yourself in.
or you can say, it changes, but right now, I really love.
Perfect.
Now, after you name the book, people usually ask, what's it about?
This is where learners panic because they think they must explain the whole plot.
But you don't. Here's a simple structure. Genre. Short summary, why you like it.
Let's give useful phrases for summaries.
Phrase 1. It's about.
Phrase 2. It follows.
Phrase 3. The main character is.
Phrase 4. Basically, it's a story about,
And keep it to 2 or 3 sentences.
for example, it's a mystery novel about a detective who solves strange cases in a small town. The atmosphere is intense, and the twists are really fun.
Great. No spoilers, but enough to interest someone.
Now, let's teach learners how to talk about genre in English.
Common genres. Mystery, thriller, romance, fantasy, sci-fi, horror, biography, memoir, nonfiction, self-help, historical fiction,
Memoir is a personal life story written by the person.
and biography is a life story written by someone else.
Nice. Now, how do you describe your reading habits? People ask, do you read a lot?
You can say, I read whenever I have time.
Or, I go through phases.
Go through phases means sometimes you read a lot, sometimes you don't.
Great phrase for real life.
Or, I'm a slow reader.
Or, I'm more of an audiobook person.
Audiobooks count. Reading is reading.
Exactly.
Now, to sound more natural, learners need opinion phrases, because talking about books is mostly opinions.
Yes. Here are easy opinion starters. I loved it because what I liked most was, my favorite part was, it really made me think.
Another strong phrase. It stayed with me.
That means after you finished the book, you kept thinking about it.
That's a beautiful compliment for a book,
You can also say, it hit me.
meaning it affected you emotionally.
But be careful, it's informal.
Another one. It was hard to put down.
That means you couldn't stop reading. Very common phrase.
Opposite. I couldn't get into it.
That means you tried, but it didn't pull you in.
Now, let's do a little role play. I'll ask you like a friend.
Okay,
Emma, what kind of books do you like?
I'm into character-driven stories. I like books that focus on emotions and relationships. I also enjoy essays about life and creativity.
That sounded so natural.
Thank you.
What's a book you'd recommend?
One book I'd recommend is a memoir I read recently. It's about someone rebuilding their life after a difficult period. I loved it because it felt honest and hopeful.
Great. You didn't even say the title, and it still sounds interesting.
Exactly. You can talk about a book without naming it if you forget the title.
That's a big tip. Learners often forget titles.
You can say, I can't remember the name, but it's about.
Or, I forgot the title, but I remember the main idea.
That saves you.
Now, I want to add something. Talking about books is also a great way to show your personality, especially if you're queer and you want to connect with people safely.
Yes. You can mention books that made you feel seen.
Or books with themes of identity, belonging, and chosen family.
And you can express it in simple English. This book made me feel understood. I related to the character. It helped me feel less alone.
Those are powerful sentences.
Now, let's teach learners how to describe characters and themes, because this makes your book talk deeper.
Characters first. Useful adjectives: brave, flawed, relatable, complicated, charming, cold, kind, stubborn, curious, ambitious.
Flawed means not perfect with mistakes.
Relatable means you can connect to them, like I understand them.
Now, themes. Themes are the big ideas, like love, loss, friendship, courage, power, freedom, identity, family, loneliness, hope.
You can say, a big theme is, or it explores, or it's really about.
Example. It explores loneliness and connection. It's really about growing up and finding your place.
That sounds mature and natural.
Now, many learners want to talk about how a book made them feel. Let's give a feeling menu.
It made me laugh. It made me cry. It made me angry. It made me feel calm. It made me feel inspired.
It was comforting.
Comforting is a great word for cozy books.
It was intense.
It was creepy.
It was uplifting.
Uplifting means it makes you feel better, hopeful.
Now, let's talk about the difference between describing plot and describing your experience.
Yes. Learners often think they must explain every detail of the story.
But people usually care more about, should I read it? What's the vibe?
Exactly. Vibe words are very useful.
It's slow-paced, it's fast-paced, it's suspenseful, it's light, it's heavy, it's emotional, it's humorous.
Fast-paced means a lot happens quickly.
Slow-paced means it takes time, more reflective.
Now, a super useful sentence for recommendations. If you like X, you'll probably like this.
Yes. Example. If you like mysteries with strong characters, you'll probably like this.
Or, if you like books that make you think, you'll enjoy it.
Great.
Now, I want to share a personal book story. Not about a specific famous book, but about how books helped my English.
I want to hear it.
When I was improving my English, I used to choose books that were too hard. I wanted to be advanced.
And then you suffered.
Yes. I read one page and felt exhausted. I would look up 10 words per paragraph and forget them all.
That's painful.
Then I changed my strategy. I started reading books that felt slightly below my level.
Smart.
I could read smoothly. I enjoyed it. And I started picking up phrases naturally.
That's the best way. Flow matters.
I also learned that rereading is powerful.
Yes. People think rereading is a waste, but it's not.
When you reread, your brain notices patterns. You stop translating.
For me, books helped me build calm English. My speaking became less jumping, more smooth.
That's interesting. How?
Because reading trains you to hold ideas in your head. When you speak, you also need to hold ideas and connect them.
Reading is mental training.
Exactly.
Now, let's help learners talk about their reading history. People ask, "What did you read recently?"
Easy phrases. Recently, I've been reading. Lately, I've been into. I just finished.
I just finished a thriller. I just finished a short novel.
If you didn't finish, I started it, but I haven't finished yet.
Or, I'm halfway through.
Halfway through means in the middle.
Great.
Now, what if someone asks, do you prefer physical books or ebooks?
You can say, I prefer physical books because I like the feeling of pages.
Or, I prefer ebooks because they're convenient.
Convenient means easy to use.
And portable means easy to carry.
Great.
Now, let's talk about conversation flow. You talk about your book, then you ask the other person.
Right. Use easy questions. What about you? What do you like to read? Any recommendations?
Have you read anything good lately?
That one sounds very natural.
Another good one. What's a book that changed how you think?
That's deeper, but great for close friends.
Now, we should teach learners how to disagree politely about books.
Yes, because sometimes you won't like what someone likes.
You can say, it wasn't really my style, but I can see why people like it.
Or, I liked parts of it, but it didn't fully work for me.
That sounds respectful and mature.
If you hate it strongly, you can still be polite. It just wasn't for me.
Simple.
Now, let's give listeners a practice exercise.
Your exercise is the 30-second book talk.
Choose one favorite book, or one book you read recently.
Record yourself for 30 seconds using this simple structure.
1. What it is. Genre. 2. What it's about. 1 sentence. 3. Why you liked it. 1 sentence. 4. Who you'd recommend it to. 1 sentence.
That's it.
Example. It's a mystery novel. It's about a person who returns to their hometown and discovers secrets. I liked it because it was suspenseful and emotional. I'd recommend it if you like twisty stories.
Perfect. Simple and natural.
Do it again the next day, but smoother.
And if you don't read often, you can talk about a book you want to read.
I want to read it because I've heard it's...
Great.
Before we end, let's give a mini vocabulary list that feels useful, not overwhelming.
Words for books. Author, chapter, plot, character, ending, twist, setting.
Twist means surprise change.
Setting means where and when the story happens.
Words for feelings. Engaging, boring, moving, thought-provoking, easy to read.
Thought-provoking means it makes you think.
Great word.
Okay, time to wrap up.
Today we learned how to talk about favorite books in English with simple, natural phrases.
Remember, you don't need to summarize perfectly.
Talk about genre, vibe, themes, and how it made you feel.
Ask questions back to keep the conversation going.
And practice with the 30-second book talk.
If you enjoyed the episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who loves books.
And tell us in the comments, what's a book you'd recommend and why?
This was English You Never Learned with Emma and Leo.
Until next time, keep speaking, keep reading, and keep growing.
Bye!